we should never allow this to happen. One of the greatest people we've ever known, and was so responsible for our win. And we love Charlie's looking down on us right now, all of us.
We are on our way to Auburn University to, fingers crossed, get in to the TPUSA event tonight at the Neville Arena. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do, to be honest. I got a ticket a few weeks ago, and then last night I got an email that said I'm on the wait list. So I don't know, but they said to get in line. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go get in line, and I'm going to take y'all with me, and we're going to go hopefully get in to the TPUSA event there at Auburn. I think some of the Trump kids are speaking, and some other folks. I haven't really paid attention to who's speaking. I'm going to just show support for everything that Charlie did. I posted on social media after he passed that his life and his death really did impact me a lot. And outside of the political, you can disagree politically, that's fine. I'm not getting bent out of shape about that. But he was, by all accounts, a good man. And he died doing what he loved. And what he loved was telling people what he believed is truth. And I think regardless of if you agree with him or not, that is what our country is founded on. So we're going to go over there. Hopefully we're going to get in. But first, we're going to grab some chicken at Guthrie's because I'm hungry and I don't know how long I'm going to have to stand in line. Okay, so update. They're making me walk like forever. I don't know if I'm doing this right, but I had to walk like probably 3/4 of a mile that way, and I still have another about 3/4 of a mile that way. My back hurts. Let's get this done. I'm not going to, but y'all don't know how tempting it is to just do Grand Theft Golf Cart right now, or Gator. But can you imagine what Auburn University would do to an Alabama fan if I stole one of their golf carts? Y'all, hey, check it out. They got scooters. I'm riding around here like a roly-poly on a scooter, but I'm doing it because I ain't walking all this way. I made it. And now I am standing outside trying to figure out where we're going to go in at. Now, the thing is, I'm here like way early because of the whole situation with the tickets, and I'm on the wait list and all that stuff. The students get in first. So I came super early so that I can try to get at the front of the line so that after all the students get in, I can still get in. But I had a nice little scooter ride for about a half mile. So that was nice. But now I'm just standing here outside of Jordan-Hare and the Neville Arena. And I don't know what I'm going to do for the next little bit until they start lining up. I think they're supposed to start lining up in like an hour. So we'll see. But I'll keep y'all updated.
They really need to send him off to get paid and get him the heck out of here.
There's a lot of things that they need to do. They're not doing right now.
Right. And what's with Pam Bondi? Can't we have her do this?
I just want to point out we're here at Auburn University, and there's a dude right here dressed in all Alabama gear. So roll Tide, y'all.
I'm so sorry.
The flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know.
We made it. So we made it in the building. I'm sitting right down there, somewhere, but I came up here because it's very tight for big men. So I'm gonna stand up here until it starts, and then I'll go down there and sit. But we're in. That was very stressful, but we made it. We got a wristband, and I think we have about 20 minutes or so until we get started. So let's see what's up.
During the inauguration of our 45th president,
It says Dad POTUS on his phone. Let's see.
So we have the most beautiful crowd of people, thousands and thousands of people at Auburn University. They are incredibly enthusiastic and they absolutely adore this country, they adore God, and they adore you.
Auburn's a special place. I've been there many times. I know many people from that area, number one, and from that school. It's a great school. And we love Alabama. We won Alabama by 45 points, so we love it. Charlie and Erica, these are two incredible people. And Erica, I've spoken to her often. She's just a spectacular person. And she's going to start where Charlie left off. And we should never allow this to happen. One of the greatest people we've ever known and was so responsible for our win. And we love Charlie's looking down on us right now, all of us. And Erica, you're there someplace and you just take care of yourself. We're with you all the way, and we're with the great people that my son and Laura are speaking to. And I love you all. As President of the United States, I love you all, and our country is doing great. We've never been in a position like this. The investments being made, all of the money coming in, and a lot of it's responsible that our great Charlie, I'll tell you what, he was the first in line, always the first in line to help. So I just want to pay my respects to Charlie and everybody, and we love you all. Thank you very much, everybody. And Eric, you better do a good job. Good luck, everybody.
Good night, Pops. We all love you.
Well, we made it, and I scootered all the way back to my truck. It only cost me like $8, but it was way worth it than having to walk a mile and a half back to my truck. And it was a really, really good night. It was cool meeting folks and hanging out. You know, I got there at like 11:45. The doors didn't open until 5. So spent the whole afternoon just talking with folks and meeting people from North Alabama, Texas, of course, the area around Columbus and Auburn and so forth. And met a guy from Peru, and well, he's originally from Peru. He's actually from, I think, outside of Atlanta. But anyways, it was really cool. There's some folks from like South Carolina there. Anyways, it was really cool to be a part of it. It was really cool to, let me turn a light on here. It was really cool to see it and to show support for everything that Charlie did. You know, we've got to get back to a place in our country where civil discourse actually happens. I should buckle my seatbelt. Both from a political standpoint and a religious standpoint, we should not be scared to talk about what we believe. We should honor people and respect them, even if we disagree on things like politics or religion, etc. And that's really what I resonate with Charlie over, is just his willingness to debate and to have discussions. Hang on, let me buckle. Golly bum. Henry Ford's rolling in his grave apparently. We should get back to that, and that's what I really respected about Charlie Kirk. You know, nobody's going to agree with anybody 100% of the time, but if we don't keep talking, when we stop talking, that's when violence happens. And that's what Charlie said, and that's the truth. And we've gotten to a place in our country, in our society, where dialogue is not just shunned, it is absolutely hated. And the people on the other side are evil, and they should be deplatformed and everything. And that's never going to work in a society that is supposed to be free. It's definitely not how the gospel is spread from a religious standpoint. You know, you have to be willing to look at the other side, examine it, and see whether or not there's credit to it. And I really respected Charlie for doing that. And he was no nonsense about what he believed. And I don't think you should be either. I think you should stand up for what you believe. Say it with your chest, you know. We got too many people in our country, preachers included, that are scared to say what they think, because they're scared that the other side might hate them or whatever. People are going to hate you no matter what. And it was really cool to be a part of it and see the TPUSA event, and to, you know, even though I had to go on Auburn campus, I did crack more than a few Auburn jokes, you know, just so everybody knows, Roll Tide. But it was all in good fun, you know. It was really encouraging to see that, and to see people really supporting what they believe in. So I hope you liked it. If you did, don't forget, like and subscribe and do all that stuff for YouTube. And if you're watching this on one of the other platforms, do whatever that platform likes. And I will see you on the next one. The next video that I upload, long form video that I upload, is going to be a really fun one, because in about 36 hours, I'll be back in this truck heading to Backwoods Christian Camp for the men's retreat. Now, I don't know when I'll get that video uploaded, but when I'm recording this, 36 hours from now, I will be heading to Backwoods. It is a highlight of my year, and I'm so excited to be there. So it has been a good week so far, and hopefully it'll continue to be a good week. And I hope you are having a good week. And yeah, until next time, I'll see you later.